Hello everyone, my name is Titan100 and welcome to the Comic Squadron channel. Today we're going to be doing another command panels tutorial, this time talking about rank menus. These menus are great for any sort of server if you have free ranks that people can buy with, say, in-game money, or maybe you're using prison and you want to be able to show what rank they are and have a nice easy menu to set up that can show what they are, what the perks are, and how much they need to get there. By the end of this video, you'll have a nice server ranks panel that looks something like this. You'll be able to show what rank they currently own and are, all the perks that come with it. Then they'll be able to buy the next rank for a certain amount of money or a certain requirement. You can also show them what requirement they're missing. They also won't be able to skip any ranks. They will have to buy each rank one at a time until they get to the very end, and they won't be able to buy any again or go backwards for any reason. Let's get right on in. So for this tutorial, you're going to need a few different things. First off, command panels as always. Then you're going to need some sort of economy. In this, I am using essentials, and with that, you will also need vault. Vault is always required even if you change which economy you're using. So I'm going to be using essentials for this video. Then you will also need some sort of perm plugin. I am using Luckperms just because it's very easy to use and I've learned it very well. After that, we can then go to our panels. And I've created this panel right here, rank menu.yml. Currently, all I have in it is just the basic stuff with the commands, name, all that, and just one singular item that just has some random thing on it. That'll all be changed in a second. So before we start working on the ranks and getting it so people can see or buy them, what you're going to want to make sure is that you have your ranks set up. So for this example, I just made some super quick ranks. I don't have anything besides this rank dot whatever. This is going to be used for the Luckperms, checking if they have the rank or not. So for each rank, default rank for me is going to be coal. All you have to do is rank.coal. You can make it whatever you want. It doesn't even have to be rank.coal. It can be literally anything. So we'll do, say, rank.farmer or something like that. You can do that. All it needs to be is something that you remember and you can use later. So each rank just goes up by one: rank.iron, rank.gold, rank.diamond, rank.netherite. After you've done that, just make sure it's saved, and now we can get on into it. So with these kind of menus, you're going to be using a lot of has sections and some advanced uses of it. If you guys don't know what has sections are or the complicated versions of it, I highly recommend you watch my has sections video. I'll leave a link in the description and a card in the top. You can go watch that and understand how to do this a little bit more. It'll help you go through this just a little bit faster with me and you won't be as lost. So first step for creating a rank inside the panel is to create a fallback item. This is going to be the item if something goes wrong. I like to usually make it a red wool or something that looks bad, usually red for you can't do anything. Make the name something went wrong. And that's all you need. Make sure you don't have any commands or anything here, because if something does go wrong, you don't want them being able to purchase anything. Next, we're going to start with our Luckperm. So we're going to need two of them. So we're going to do Luckperm output true. And we're checking if they have the current rank. So this is going to be rank.coal. Since they already have this rank, it's going to automatically say they do. Once we move on to the next item, it'll be a little bit different. After that, we're going to give it a name. Do coal rank, material, coal. For the lore, I'm just going to put default rank. And it's not going to have any special things. You can always add it if you want, if you do. And since they own it, we're going to do already this rank. I'll do already own this rank. There we go. Next, we're going to make the other Luckperm. So we're going to go back to the same line as all of these. We're going to do Luckperm. This time with a 0. This is because this Luckperm is first. If you just did Luckperm without the 0, it would override this, and then this would never be seen by the plugin. So you want to do hasperm 0. If you add another hasperm 1, 2, on and on and on and on with however many you have. The first hasperm is always going to be the highest priority, and the higher the number, the lower the priority it is. Next, we're going to do output of false. So this is checking if they don't have the coal rank. Then perm rank.coal. Coal rank. Then for the lore, we're going to do cost free. Since this is the first rank, they should never actually have to see this part. They should automatically start with it. So this really is not needed, but I like to add it just in case for some reason someone doesn't have the lowest rank. And we'll just do the same thing, default rank. Now we'll just add some commands. We'll do paywall equals 0. So it's $0, and then console equals, and we'll do the Luckperms command. And then we'll do parent add coal. That should be it. That should work for this item. Since it's the first item, we don't need to check if they have the last rank or if they don't have anything else. Next, we're going to go back into this hasperm, and we're going to add another one. Output of true, and we're going to be checking if they have the next rank. So rank.iron. Still keeping it the same name since it's the same item. Then in the lore, we're just going to say already own a higher rank. And put default rank as always. That should be the first item complete. So if you'd like to annotate this, all you have to do is do 2 hashtags and then say something. So I'm going to do fallback item. Check if they already own the rank. Check if they have next rank. Check if they don't have rank and allow purchase. Just like that. And then you always have these little notes just so you know exactly what you're looking at. Now we have the first item done, we're going to create a second item for rank.iron. So we are going to copy this entire item. Backspace a few times till we get to the correct spot. Paste. It should look pretty much aligned with this 4 up here. And now we're going to make this something else. So we're going to do 5. We're actually going to change this to 0, this one to 1. Like that. So fallback item, nothing needs to change. But first hasperm now needs to be rank.iron. Since we're checking the iron rank now. I'm going to make the material iron ingot. Already on this rank. And we can get rid of that since it's not the default rank. Now we got to change this one, which is checking for the next rank, to rank.gold. Change all the lore and material. Now we check if they don't have the rank again. So we do iron. And we're going to make this cost 5,000. So Now, since we're not on the last rank, or the very first rank, we are also going to need to check if they have the last rank. And if they don't, then they cannot purchase. This is for making it so they can't skip ranks. So rather than having the commands here, we're actually going to move them into a few different things so we can show if they need money or if they don't need money, and then it'll also make it so they can't skip. So I'm just going to delete these commands for now, and we're going to add another hasperm. Since this hasperm is inside of a different one, it does not need a number. We're going to do perm as rank.col. Above that, just so we keep it the same, I'm going to do an output of false. So if they don't have last rank, we're going to make it say that they cannot buy this rank due to the fact that they don't have the last. So we'll do lore need last rank. Now I'll put the cost again. So it's going to cost them 5,000. For both of these, we actually need a material. I believe we also need that for this one up here. Yep. There we go, that's fixed. Let's double check all of our others. Everything else looks good. We have all of our materials. If you ever miss a material, you're going to get error in config or cannot find material whenever you try to load it up. I usually forget them. It's just, I don't know why. It's the only one I forget every time. So add your material in. Now we're going to add another hasperm to it. This one on the same line as the other. Output of true this time. Perm being rank.iron. Actually, no, rank.coal, sorry. And since they do have the last rank, we're going to allow them to purchase. But since it costs money, I'm also going to be adding a has grader to this, which will check if they have enough money. If they don't, I want to make sure that they know that they don't have enough money. So inside this lore, I'm going to say need more money and put cost of 5,000 again. So if that has grader that we're about to add does not come back true, saying they don't have enough money, this will then show and it'll say that they need more, just so they know that they don't have enough money yet to purchase it, so they're not confused. So now we're going to add a has grader. You don't have to put output, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to put output true. Then we're going to put a value of 5,000, and we're going to compare the placeholder CP player balance. This is going to compare the player's balance from essentials, since I'm using essentials in this example as my economy. It's going to see if they have 5,000, and if they do, it'll allow them to purchase and tell them that they can. If they don't, it'll then go back to this item where it says they need more money. So next, add the name again. You have enough money. Then we're going to add cost of 5,000. And now we're going to add the commands right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the commands from up here, paste them down here, make sure that these line up correctly. Only use spaces, do not use tabs. If you use tabs, it'll break the YML and make it so the plugin cannot see the panel. So we're going to change this paywall to be 5,000. What this will do is if they don't have 5,000, then it won't run the command. But since we're using a has grader, they'll always have 5,000. But this will also take the money once they click. So if they do have above 5,000, take 5,000 away and then run the console command. So now this console command, we just change this to iron and you should be good. If you don't have panel refresh on in your config of command panels, you can add another line after all of these and do refresh. What this will do is it'll refresh the entire panel and make sure that the values are all updated. If you have panel refresh on and it's like, say, longer than 3 seconds or something like that, you'll probably want to add the refresh just in case, because this will allow them to purchase it. And if they do have more than, say, 10,000, they could accidentally click this twice and pay for the rank twice. So this refresh will just refresh it, and then it'll update the value and show that they do already own it. So now that we have that, that's pretty much the basics of these items. Now, if you want more, all you have to do is copy and paste them. So I'm going to finish the panel with the rest of my ranks, and then I'll get back to it. One thing I did forget to mention is if you want them to have an enchanted item, if they have the rank, if you come up here to the rank.gold or whatever it is that is for if they already own the rank, all you have to do is add enchanted true, and this will enchant the rank that they currently own. If you'd like to do the next rank, then you can do right where the buy is. So whenever they're able to purchase it, you can do rank.gold, or whatever the rank to purchase is, you can do enchanted.true. And you'll also have to add it to the one above it just so that it shows. So now that we're on the last rank, rank.netherite for my example, since it's the last rank, we really don't need this owns higher rank. So if you would like, you can just get rid of it, or you can just make this some other imaginary thing. So I'm just going to get rid of it just so we don't have to have it cluttered and it's less to change. There we go. The entire panel's finished. Now we can go test it and make sure it's working. Make sure you have it all. Make sure you save it all. And we can go test it in game. So I'll see you then. Once you're in, you are going to want to make sure that you are not opt. The reason being is ops get all perms. So if you open the panel now, after you do CPR, you'll see it says we already own this rank. So that is the issue. So I'm going to de-opt myself. Now that we're not opt, we can now open the panel. I am already technically rank.iron, so it'll show that. And you'll see it says need more money, costs. So if we try clicking it, nothing happens. It says we need last rank, and it says you already own a higher rank. So it works perfectly right now. I get rid of my level and just go back down to default. Okay, so I accidentally had some perms. So now if I actually open the panel, look at it, it now says I already have the default rank. It says I need more money to buy the next, and all the rest say you need last rank. So if I give myself enough money, since currently I do not have enough money, I currently have 100. So I just gave myself 10,000, and now if we open the panel, you'll see it says you already own the coal rank. Says you have enough money to buy the iron rank. So if we click it, it'll buy it. Now it says you already own this rank, and now it says you have enough money for the gold rank. Since I gave myself 10,000, the coal rank says you already have a higher rank, and the rest all stay the same. So now if I buy the gold, I am now gold rank. It says I own higher on both the others. Gold now says I own, and now it says I need more money for diamond. So everything's working perfectly. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys create a working rank menu for your players on your server. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will try to get back to you whenever I can. All links to required things will be in the description. And if you guys have any more questions, I will leave a link to the wiki and the Discord server for command panels. You can come in there, ask any questions. I'm a moderator on there. I am quite active. So if you do have any other questions about command panels, feel free to jump on in there. So if you guys like the video, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment about it. I will see what I can do. If you guys are enjoying these tutorials, please subscribe. I will be posting many more in the coming future. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.